was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense.
They'll run it from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got it. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll take it himself. There he goes. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Power football. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for room. It's Lindsey. Got some room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's the give off the left side. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Horned Frogs in the hurry up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And the Horned Frogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They quickly push him to the left, looking for the first down. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
And you want to get the ball out there. You want to receive it. Make the play for you. Get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Rides to the back. Knocked down at 37. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Direct snap. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Leaves it with the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Horned Frogs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to power their way ahead. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. It would have been a 55-yard field goal from here, so they'll leave the offense out there and try to convert 4th and short. This is a design run. Green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He got loose, and it was lights out after. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
From the gun, the running back gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Horned Frogs are on the move. To the ground. He's got it again. Got it up for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give to Davis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a 1st and 4. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
Ready up. Ringo.
The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
striking distance. Quarterback may change this route. Off play action on first down. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Loses his way through.
Backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception in the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Fine play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. To throw, it's Sparks. Bringing the heat. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Under fire. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the first down and more. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The give to the tailback. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and this you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on each side.
To the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Okay, ready?
The Horned Frogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more.
Ready, fight! This is our game to win,
From the gun, running back on the move.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock it down at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Sends it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They simply weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down. First and 10. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here's a hit. He's got the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll move the tight end. How's it going to give to the back? And he is engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
No score zone.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got a perfect play. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Horned Frogs getting set on first and 10. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Trying to impose their will with the run. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. It'll be third and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Man, they have been great on fourth down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. And the Horned Frogs are flying down the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. It's Sparks. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that for Palmer. It's the body of work.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking for room, it's Lindsey. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Kill.
To give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone.
4-2 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He wants to change this route. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Sparks. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking the deep shot. Got his man downfield. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. This game is almost certainly
season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them and getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Paulo, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Going to swing it on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he had... Offense in a bunch formation.
Let's tighten it up there, Keith.
The give to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake.